Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Pokkén DX 2021 Winter 14. We are going straight into our first game here. It is going to be Iceburgy versus TokyoDrifloon, one of Australia's best versus New Zealand's best. Now, we're going to see a bit of a StarCraft matchup, so quite a good match to choose, Do. And of course, I'm joined here by Do for the commentary for the first game.
Sure, and I guess we're gonna see a lot of pylons being built here. A lot of webs, a lot of nets, a lot of clones.
A lot of nets, yes. This matchup is a lot of field phase. That's something I absolutely know for sure. We're going straight into it, and as I said, it's just projectiles. Just
every commentator's worst nightmare.
We like to call this StarCraft in Australia, but one of Australia's best historical games, Jason, Sir Banana versus Midori was this exact matchup. So we like this matchup. It might look a bit boring, but I'm personally enjoying it though. We see Duck come out. That's a really good support for Darkrai. We finally have a phase shift do.
Yeah, so now you have pretty much the best character in the game versus the absolute worst character in the game. So this is looking really rough for Iceburgy.
I actually could not tell who is in Nightmare, and it was TokyoDrifloon. Getting that first round off, I gotta keep a keen eye out for who's the different colors when they go into that.
It's the one in the dark aura. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. Easily spottable, but here we go straight into round two. We're seeing the exact same thing of what we saw last time. Just pick up sand and throw it at each other. That's all this matchup is. A lot of webs, a lot of riffs.
One thing I do see that TokyoDrifloon is doing a lot of that's helping him a lot. He's throwing out a lot of those forward wide nets, the forward wide hands, and it's been giving him a lot of real estate in field. But Buggy found the back X earlier, and now it's gonna give him quite a lot of. It's gonna give him Nightmare, and it's pretty much gonna give him the round. So,
fun fact: this is the round. Yep, that'll be it with the Dream Eater, and that's round two to Bergie. So we're all tied up for the game for the very first game. It's going to be a final round for game one. And all we've seen is about 80% field phase, and then one dual phase to finish it off. That's all this matchup really is by the looks of it.
Yeah, Bergie making really good use of the back Y to delete the hands, but TokyoDrifloon catches the charge back X with the Farfetch'd, and it's going to give him his BDR. However, Bergie managed to find the nasty plot, so now both characters are in BDR.
So now we're back into essentially. It's just a bunch of tentacles being thrown at each other. And it's once again really hard to keep up with the riffs to see whose they are. The two Ys nearly clashing, but TokyoDrifloon coming above in that specific instance. But TokyoDrifloon with the Oki being able to be avoided just with a backdash. Now we have a burst finally coming out.
And is Bergie gonna count the number of hits? No, he just opts to go for the reset. Doesn't worry about too much. But oh, it's a light! I forgot about it. Clone explosion is a light.
It is a light. Just walk through it. There's the Farfetch'd again.
Oh no, he whiffed the throw! Oh, it's a tragedy.
Bergie just saying, "No, I'm sick of this mix-up. I'm sick of everything." Burst attack. Invincible frame 1 in BDR, so that'll be Bergie taking that first round.
It looked like that grab whiffed, either because his range is terrible or like he was still in hit stun. So I need to go rewatch that because there are way too many things flying across the screen.
Yes, a lot of just riffs and everything. But I think it's because he whiffed it there initially, and then Bergie kind of just saw it and went, "Yep, help us out. That's me to burst." But not opting to switch. There is an Empoleon on the other end that
or Aegislash.
TokyoDrifloon. That's true as well. Yeah, both really good against Darkrai, but I think TokyoDrifloon really wants to just sort this matchup out and show who is the better Darkrai between the two.
I mean, you could go for the optimal stuff, or you could go for the way funnier option of going for the Ditto.
Yeah, the Ditto is more hype, so I'm okay with this in the end. And once again, StarCraft matchup, I love it.
Yeah, we see a lot of neutral. Neutral wise is very important too in this matchup. It's going to check a lot of movement and check a lot of the smaller projectiles. It is an incredibly infuriating thing to get hit by. Iceburgy gets clipped.
Just getting a bit too aggressive there, Iceburgy. Unfortunately getting hit by TokyoDrifloon to go into BDR, but being unable to take advantage of that opportunity of a combo, just kind of getting one hit in. Ooh. So TokyoDrifloon straight back into this advantage state.
Oh, he gets clipped, but he got crossed up, so...
Both of them using fantastic supports for Darkrai, just being able to kind of hit it once and then say, okay, that's a nightmare. But a lot of them, they're doing a really good job to be able to manage their the dots, I suppose, but TokyoDrifloon coming out on top where they are, first round of game 2.
Yeah, Bergie hit TokyoDrifloon like 3 more times than TokyoDrifloon did, but it's just a difference in output of damage output of regular Darkrai versus BDR Darkrai.
That's true, and the regular, would you rather the regular hit and no riffs, or a hit and then 5 riffs with only about 3 PSP? That's the intense power of Darkrai. Alright,
a little bit surprised we didn't see the mirror explode there. Apparently Farfetch does not trigger that.
And Iceburgy coming on top in this field phase, going to go into his own BDR. As we've seen,
I did not see what hit led to that, to be honest.
We've seen almost every single time the person who takes the first field phase ends up taking the round, so this might be the same here.
Oh no, but they're both... Oh no, he opts to go for the throw. So I guess TokyoDrifloon's feeling good about his field so far.
He wants another opportunity to be able to win this field, I suppose, but getting hit by the Mimikyu. Yeah, that's just Iceburgy straight back where we were, except this time TokyoDrifloon has an attack debuff.
Yeah, that burst is going to do absolutely nothing if TokyoDrifloon opts to go for that. And now he's in danger of just losing to time and chip.
I was going to say, the chip is starting to play a massive factor into this, missing the grab crush. Bergie absolutely ready for that one, just 8xing in the face of danger.
Yeah, he saw that one coming from a mile away, and Bergie is going to be sitting on set point here.
But here it comes, a Farfetch once again. TokyoDrifloon with the Dark Boy. We're straight back into Nightmare.
Oh, and I guess we're both in Nightmare now. in BDR, excuse me.
I don't know.
Oh, trying to do CADC grab.
I don't know what you call double BDR. Does it cancel out or is it twice as bad? Very bad dreams rising.
It's called the commentator's nightmare.
It's called What Is Going On. All I see is colors flying, riffs going everywhere, and I'm sure they know what's going on. But no, I'm lost. I got lost about 2 games ago.
I mean, if you include the Mimikyus flying about, things are looking really, really chaotic right now. We see the clone being set up here. Buggy decides to declare burst. TokyoDrifloon calls the Farfetch, but it goes completely wide.
Just unfortunately a bit out of range, though. This is absolutely Bergie's game. Just throw the projectiles, a bunch of
just
chip
call the burst.
Here.
All right, just take the chip.
Yeah, he's absolutely okay with this. There's no shield break the Darkrai has here, but
oh wait, TokyoDrifloon found his mark.
Yeah, Bergie kind of just could. Well, I used the term lightly, but lame that one out. He just didn't really need to do anything, and the game kind of just fell into his own hands. TokyoDrifloon just didn't really have anything to be able to counteract that, and it is a bit of a weird scenario, just seeing all these different projectiles flying. It's like, what do you do? I have the same things, but I don't have the initiative.
Yeah, it's you have to be able to recognize the gaps, and when there's so many when this character is as rare as it is, and there's so many things flying across the screen, it's super duper hard to recognize to be able to lab this and figure out where your gaps are.
Yeah. Like there's so much to take in a Darkrai.